Hello, thank you so much for clicking this video today. I really appreciate it. It's an exciting time. A lot of people are mining night right now. I have a tweet that I'm going to pull up here. So first and foremost, what we're going to talk about in this video is how much night do you earn per day from mining through your browser? Just one instance. We're going to talk about that. I'm also going to get a bit of a Q&A as well. I've gotten a lot of questions from people. So I'm going to go over the questions that I see the most near the end of this video to teach you guys, answer those questions for everybody instead of replying to everybody individually. But first, before we get into how much you earn per day, we're going to read this little update here from Midnight and see how everything is going. So this is from the Midnight Foundation here. What a start. In just the first 12 hours of the Scavenger Mine, over 3.2 million solutions have been submitted, a massive show of participation and belief in what we're building at the Midnight Network. This isn't just a number, it's thousands of people across ecosystems coming together to experience a new kind of network built by inclusivity, fairness, and privacy in action. A milestone for what decentralized collaboration looks like. And this is only day one of a 21-day journey. So, this is the latest update from them. For people that don't know how to mine, I made a video yesterday on how to do that. It's really simple. You go to this website here, midnight.gd. You connect a wallet. You run it in your browser. Mobile's not supported. Once you accept the terms of service by assigning a transaction, you just start this little session button right here, and you're good to go. And now you're mining. So let's get into the calculations that I've done. And these are just brief estimates. Let's talk about what can change, right? So we're going to break down the math a little bit here. If you see this tab, it says your submitted solutions, and mine is at 15 out of 504. So that 504 number comes from these snapshots. So the snapshots, they're updated every 24 hours. There's a new challenge every hour. The Scavenger Mine is 21 days long. So if you do kind of the math there, you take 24 hours in a day, there's 21 days. That is the 504 solutions. So that means that, from one device, from the browser, you can submit 24 different solutions per day up to 504 if you were there for the first start of the mining phase. And then we can see here the Scavenger Mine ends in 20 days and 9 hours. So if you still haven't started, you've only missed about 15 solutions so far. And then you can see here, all submitted solutions. And if we break this number down, it's about 4 million right now. So if you take that 4 million and you do some kind of math, you can realize that you can kind of come up with a number of how much you're going to be getting per day and in total, which I'm going to get into in just a second. But I want to talk about what can change. The reason I'm saying this is an estimate, because this is based on how many people are doing this, and also how many of those people are doing it multiple times. In my video yesterday, I didn't, mention this at all, but this is possible. I'll say it because everybody's doing it. It's cheating in a way. They haven't released any information about if they're going to check IPs, if they're going to do anything to stop this. But it is possible to have one wallet on one browser, mine there, open up another browser on the same computer and mine there. I'm just being honest with you guys. And the reason I'm doing that is because there's a lot of people doing that. I got a bunch of comments of people saying they're doing it on 3 different browsers and 3 different wallets. I got some on the Discord saying that. So I'm telling you guys to let you know that the game is being played unfairly. So if you want to be a winner, maybe play a little unfair. I'm not saying that I'm doing that. I don't know if it's worth the time. That's ultimately going to be up to you guys. Maybe your ADA allocation was, you have a lot of ADA. So you got a bunch of night tokens. So sitting here messing with, 10 different browsers on 10 different devices and all that, it's too much for you. But you can. On the same device, you can have a few different browsers open. You can have a few different wallets, and you can be mining 3 times, 4 times, however many you want to, squeeze it on the same computer. Right. So that's the honest thing there out of the way. But, we're going to talk about one device, one browser. How much are you getting per day based on the all submitted solutions number here and where we're at during the time period? because more people can start doing this. More people can start up a new browser. Maybe the Bitcoin guys, maybe the Ethereum guys hear about this. New wave of people come in. And then if that were to happen, the amount that you're earning is going to go low. Or maybe it goes the opposite way. Maybe people watch this video today and they think, okay, the amount that I'm earning, it's not enough. It's not worth it. So then, because it's not enough, because it's not worth it, then, I'm going to stop mining. So if people stop mining, you're going to get more. If more people start mining, you're going to get less, right? That's the simple thing here. That's why my numbers can change. My numbers aren't going to be accurate. But based on the math that I've done here, some estimated calculations is you're going to get about 70 night per day based on the calculations I have here now, about 70.57 night tokens per day. So if the number were to stay the same, the amount of people submitting solutions, then that means at the end of this, at the end of the 21-day period, if you were to submit all of the solutions, then you would get about 1,482 nights, from doing this every day from start to finish on one, browser with one wallet, right? So obviously, if you're a little dirty cheater, you could get more than that. But I imagine, that number may get a bit lower as more people keep cheating, to be honest with you, right? So that's where we're at, 70 night per day, 1,500. Now I want to get into some of the questions that I've been getting a lot as well. So if we scroll down here on the site, I have some solutions that are invalid. And if you notice before that, I had submitted, everything's good, but then 13 and 14 were actually invalid, solution invalid. I actually got a lot of reports at the same time from other users in the Atrium Discord. By the way, if you want to learn, if you want to be a part of a community, join the Atrium Discord. We have a bunch of great moderators in there that's trying to, teach people and help people. If you have Cardano questions, project questions, come to the Atrium Discord. It's a helpful community of crypto people that's their main goal. Crypto onboarding, helping people in there. So join the Discord. But a lot of people in the Discord submitted solution invalid for both 13 and 14. I think this is because so many people are doing it that there might have been an error or there might have been a bug. So if you get a solution invalid, I think a lot of other people are sharing that. I don't think you're actually doing anything wrong. I imagine this is something that they're going to fix because I think the solution was invalid for a lot of people. The other question I got is, does this work on mobile? It does not work on mobile. And then another question is, how many night tokens are going out in the drop, right? It's 626 million night tokens are going out in this scavenger mine phase. Any other questions that I had? Oh, the big one. Does CPU matter? Does GPU matter? For my current understanding, it doesn't matter at all. As long as you're running this on a Mac or a PC or any desktop version, you can run this. And it doesn't matter if you got a 4090 or a 5090 or a great CPU. You can run this on an old device. And when I was looking at my CPU usage and my GPU usage, it's really next to nothing, to be honest with you. So I really think it's based on number of wallets and the number of wallets ultimately in the number of browsers that you're using is ultimately determining how much you're mining. So yeah, that's the video today. Those are the main questions. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like my videos and you want to support me, just stake to Bloom. We got a pool that you can stake to. We've been running for over 5 years now. Join Atrium, atrium.io, join the Discord, and also click subscribe, click the like button. For the Atrium users, we'll do a code for this video. We'll do midnight mining as the code. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If you made it till the end of the video, comment solutions submitted to let me know. I always like people kind of watching the whole video. So thank you so much. Happy Thursday. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.